Hello, everyone. This is George from the GATS program, and in the light of my series on Quick Labs, I'll be looking at a lab session for examining billing data with BigQuery. Okay, as usual, make sure you're signed in with your email that is associated with the GATS program on plural sites so that you can have access to those quick labs um, labs. Okay, so I would right click and open in my private window or incognito window depending on what browser you're using. I'm using Opera. Okay, in this session we'll be looking at how billing can be used and how to export it to BigQuery and then use BigQuery to run analysis. Okay, so this lab is slated for 1 hour. Look at the review. The tasks are 4. Use BigQuery to import data, examine the table, compose a simple query, analyze a large billing data with SQL, and then review. Okay, so let's start the lab. Okay, so click on this to tell the lab we're not robots. Crosswalks, identify those ones, and I think we are good to go. Okay, so sometimes when you carry out this lab successively, doing several of them, you exceed your quota limits, and for this reason, sometimes when you come to do the labs again, you have this error about you exceeding your quota limits. Just speak to the support. There's a help button here. Click there, talk to the support, tell them who you are, that you're part of the GATS program, and you need to have access to the labs. They usually oblige and lift that quota. Okay, so all right, so we're here. So what's the first task? Importing data. Go to BigQuery. Okay, click on view actions next to the project ID and create data sets. Okay, so let's type BigQuery. No, that's it. BigQuery. Okay, this. All right, so click done and click on the project like we were told. Let me open this up. There's nothing there. Hold on. Click on this. Create data sets. What will the data set be called? Create data sets. Okay, so specify the following: data ID, location US, data ID, location US. Okay, multiple locations ensures you have improved data redundancies. Okay, default table expiration is 1 day. Enable table expiration with 1 day there. Click create data sets. So click create data sets. All right. Now create a table and import data. Click on view actions icon next to your imported data sets. Imported billing data sets, and click open and then click create table. So create a table, then we import data. Okay, so let's begin that process. By now the data set, okay, data set is ready. Create table. All right, empty table from cloud storage, source of the table, and this is the bucket from which we'll be getting that. So let's see, select file from GS buckets, example. That's okay. Select file from GS buckets. Here, let's do this. Oh, sorry, that's more of, let's browse, and then okay, I don't see any buckets here. Okay, hold on, select file from this bucket. I'll use this. Okay, let's go back there. CSV. Okay, so change this pattern to CSV, then do the browse again. No buckets. That's strange. That's really strange. Search. No buckets are found. Wow. I'm sure I'm in the right place. Okay, let's go back up. Okay, create table from this. Okay. Unless that bucket is not available. No buckets. Oh, this is, let's quit. Create table, empty from cloud storage. Okay, format is this, browse table. No buckets. That is to create the bucket. No, we can't do that. Wow. Table. This works, but the table isn't showing up. Right, so native table. Let's see other options that are available. External table and native table. Okay, so okay, let's put this. No. Let's go back here. Let's pick this one up. Obviously, I'm doing that wrongly. Okay, put this here. Okay. What again? Under schema, auto detect. Open advanced options under heavy rows to skip. Header rows to skip the first row. Auto detect. Advanced options. Header rows to skip. So we should first skip the first row. That would be the names of the rows, the columns in the table, not the rows, the columns. Okay, so create table. Okay, so I'll be given access to that bucket, but I wasn't. Okay, so okay, so data has been imported. Let's give it a few minutes and see what happens. Okay, that has been done. All right, so we check our progress. We are good to go. Move down. Examine the table. This displays the schema that BigQuery automatically created based on the data it found in the imported CSV file. Notice that there are strings, integers, timestamps, and floating values. Click detail. As you can see in number of rows, there is a relatively small table with this is a relatively small table with 44 rows. So let's go to details. Number of rows 44. Locate the row that has a description: network internet ingress from EMEA to Americas. Locate the row has the description. So details, let's look at preview. That has the description. Let's see the description again. That has the description: network internet ingress from this. All right. Almost at the bottom. From EMEA, I see a lot. Let's put this one here so that I can see better. Alright, so EMEA is what we are looking for. Keyword EMEA is what you're looking for. Network internet ingress from EMEA to Americas. Let's look for that one. Network ingress. Maybe it's abbreviated. North America, Europe to North America. What does EMEA mean? Let's see the full meaning. It has to do Europe, Middle East, Africa. So Europe, Middle East, Africa, we have here Europe, North Africa. Let's go down, still be sure. These are all North Africa. Europe, North Africa. Network ingress. Network internet egress. Check that it is ingress. So network internet ingress. Network internet ingress, Europe to North America. So let's pin that one first. Let's check. We've gotten to the bottom. It should be this one as column row 38. So close this one, row 38. What was the total consumption and units consumed? Total consumption and units consumed, 38. Total consumption and units consumed. I think that should be this. total consumptions and units consumed. Total consumption is this one. Okay. Okay, that's about 9.7 median. That's this one. Okay, let's see if we're correct. We are. Scroll to the cost column. Okay, costs. Okay, US dollars, currency costs this. Okay, project number, project ID. Okay, so locate the row that has this description. The cost was 0.0, so with an ingress of 9.7 megabytes, traveling from EMEA to America has no charge. Locate the row that has description network ingress, network internet egress from Americas to China. Okay, so go back here. So China somewhere, so C, America to China, North America to China, 32. Okay, and then can you interpret the information? Exited America and was transferred to China at the charge of this. Okay, let's look at the units consumed as 32, right? North America, China. Go back here. Where's that? Okay, that's 32. Okay, at the cost of this 5542 at the cost of from North America exited this and transferred to Nigeria at the cost of this. Okay, so it's North America to China. Okay, so that should be it. All right, compose a simple query, task 3. When you reference a table in a query, both the dataset ID and the table ID must be specified. Each dataset can have different tables. Okay, so all the information you need is available in the BigQuery interface. In the column on the left, you see dataset ID, this, and then the table ID, this. Recall that clicking on the table brings up the schema with all the field names. Okay, if we click on schema, okay, so we have okay, all the schema information, tell you all the columns that you find in the table. Now construct a simple query based on the cost field. Click compose new query. Okay, so query. Okay. Okay, so let's create. Let me come here. Snapshots. Okay, query 2. Okay, so let's fix that query. Select. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Okay, so select all from data sets table where the cost is greater than 0. That's a very simple query. Let's see what it returns. You click on run. How many rows is returned? Okay. Job information. How many rows were returned? Okay. You can get this. Let's see the results. If you check, 20 rows were returned. JSON format for the return data. Execution details, how long it lasted. Okay, job information. Okay, so I see 20 there, 20 rows. Hopefully we're correct. Okay, How many rows involve non-zero charges? The table shows 20 rows and they all have non-zero charges. Check and see if we are correct. Okay, we are in order. Analyze a large billing data set with SQL. In the next activity, you use BigQuery to analyze a sample data set with 22,000 lines of billing data. The cloud training project.arc underscore infra.billing data sets used in this task is shared with the public. Alright, so for new query, paste the following command. Let's see. Okay, so let's create a new query. Let's click here. Alright, paste that in there. I didn't copy anything, obviously, so let's copy it once more and then paste here. Oh, my right click doesn't work, so I had to use my keyboard. So select the following fields, okay, from cloud training product this, okay, arc this. Okay, so this is the project part. Let me zoom in a bit. I hope. Okay, the first to this point is the project we are hitting a query on. Ours would have been this. Then the second one is the data set, and then this is the table. Okay, enclosed by backticks. Okay, so now click run. It's publicly available, that's why we can hit it from here. Okay, so wow. So 50 returns 50. All right, so to find the latest 100 records where there were charges, click run. Verify that the resulting table has 22,000 lines of billing data. Let's see. It doesn't have that. It doesn't have. Okay, it does. I'm sorry, it does. See the bottom here? It does. It only shows us 1 to 50 and of course 22,000 lines. Okay, so to find the latest 100 records where there were charges greater than 0 for this, we repeat this where cost is greater than this, ordered by the end time in descending order and limited to 100. I think it's best practice when running queries on BigQuery to always use that limit keyword. Alright, okay, so let's run this one and see. We should have just 100 returns. Okay, so 100 there, as you see down here, just 100. Okay, all right. Okay, to find all charges that were more than $3 for compose new query, paste the following in the editor, the query editor. Okay, more than $3. Okay, so simple queries. Okay, and the way queries can be saved, that's the beautiful thing. The queries can be saved. Okay, so let's run this. All right, returns just 5. So if you wanted to save that, that will be here. Okay, save query, save view, so that you can always you can use it in another query. Make this query, return the view, use that view in another query, or use the result in another query, maybe to query further and get specific items from that output. To find the product with the most records in the billing data, we do this. Okay, so let's look at this query. So select product count.as billing records. It's going to return a new column called billing records from the same source. Then group that by product, and then order that using this billing records descending. Okay, let's see how that one comes out. So let's create a new query. Okay, that doesn't work. We have to paste it in. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, so that's the new column. Okay, as billing records, products, select only products, give it this, the results, the counts for each one. Count each of them, each of the products. Let me go back to the original one, this. Okay, so if we look at the results, okay, no, this is from the new data source, so we can't actually see that. Okay, that is it, 22,000. Okay, all right, so let's see. All right, so click run. Which product had the most records? Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so that's cloud pops up with 10,271 records. Okay, that's good. All right, so to find the most frequently used product costing more than $1 for new query, paste this. Okay, that's copied. Click on this, paste that in there, and then where this is greater than this, group by this and order it by this descending. Okay, group by products but order it by this. So on that one. Okay, just two. Okay, so that last part, we're checking the most frequently used product costing more than $1. Okay, compute engine. Okay, billing record. Okay, group by products. Let's create it on one. Let's see the last. Okay, compute engine. All right, so that's that. Which product had the most billing records over $1? That's the last one we did. It's compute engine. Okay, to find the most commonly charged unit of measure for compose new query, paste the following. Okay, check the billing, count usage unit, count the values, order it by this, and then group it by this, and then order it by this. Let's see that. Okay, so click on this, that one, and then we run. Okay, so byte seconds, byte hyphen seconds. Okay, byte hyphen seconds. Okay, click run. Okay, we've done that. What was the most commonly charged unit of measure? Requests were made units. Requests were the most. No, it was byte seconds. Okay, to find the product with the highest aggregate costs, summing all together. Okay, so we do this round, call that column total cost, group by product, and then do this. Okay, so run this. Wow. Okay, compute engine. So compute engine. Okay, so that is that for our lab. If you work with MySQL or any SQL database, these queries will be quite easy for you to understand. Okay, so that's the end of this lab. Thank you for watching. Always end your labs while you leave. Leave a review and then sign out. Please leave your likes and your comments. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.